Well, this is a little tilt cylinder engine that my brother built back in the 90s out of Lego, and as you can see here, it just uses the old school crank connector axle, and it works by tilting the cylinder as the piston goes back and forth, and as it does, it lines up with ports that are inside of here. But to get an idea of what's inside here, we can rotate this around, and you can see the port in there, and then there's one there as I rotate the crank. Well, one thing that is really nice about this is just how simple, once you build this, how simple it comes apart. And I'll just show you. It just breaks down into a few standard pieces. I have these motorcycle wheels on here for flywheels, and a couple of the old go-kart wheels from back in the late 70s. And so that leaves us with this. So if we pry off the top bit and pry off the bottom bit, that leaves us with this. And then all we do is we just slide this plate off. I'm trying to look at the video on the screen while I do this. Slide this off, and there's a couple locator pins. This one right here, and then there's one down here. And then the whole cylinder crank assembly comes out. And then here's the manifold, and that white in there is a Teflon spray, and it ended up not really working very good. And anyways, you can see the ports then on the intake manifold side, and so there's the whole engine right there. And so now I'll just go ahead and put it together here on screen. We know there's a pin that goes here, a pin that goes here, and then the crank goes, I think, in hole number 4 on the Technic brick, and we line the pin up, and we put this side on, line it up with number 4, get all the other pins lined up. There's 4 points that have to line up: this pin, the pivot pin of the cylinder, the crank, and that alignment pin. And then we put on our bottom plate, and we put on our top plate. Rotation is really good. And then we'll go ahead and slide our flywheels on. And I'll see if I can blow into this and make it spin. So there you go. It's just a pretty neat little engine that's simple to design. My next version of engine I would like to build is this one with a manifold on this side, and of course that will cause problems with the flywheels getting in the way, so they'll have to be located out here. But the idea being that one side can be pressurized and the other side can have a vacuum, and that creates a situation where this is already dual acting, but it only works by pushing on the piston back and forth. If I have a vacuum, then I'm creating extra suction on the bottom and pressure on top. So the increase in pressure differential, I think, will probably cause an increase in RPM and power. Basically, it has the power of 2 cylinders, I guess, in one, since it's bidirectional. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.